everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a beauty haul for you. I've bought quite a few beauty things so far this month, and although August isn't finished, I thought that I would do this haul now because obviously I'm moving out this month, so I'm not sure what kind of situation we're going to be in with regards to filming once we move. So first things first, I've been buying a few kind of beauty accessories. I think that's what you call them. I think so. Beauty accessories we'll call them. So I've been buying kind of makeup bags and makeup brush holders, so I'm just going to get started with them. And the first makeup bag I bought is one of the Initial makeup bags, which is just so cute. I love it. I picked this one up from a kind of little independent shop in Brighton, but I will link up where you can buy them online in the description box below. But it's just a really nicely sized makeup bag. It's perfect for kind of like your handbag. It also has helped with downsizing the amount of makeup I wear on a daily basis, because I will kind of plan what I'm going to wear the next day makeup wise and shove it all in here, and if it doesn't all fit then I can just really assume that I'm wearing too much. Apart from when it comes to certain bronzers, because my Chanel Soleil de Tan whatever, that thing will not fit in here, so, or it just about fits in here, so that one doesn't count. And yeah, I just really like it. It was quite expensive. They are quite expensive for a makeup bag, so it's definitely one if you just want to treat yourself. I think it was around the £18 mark or something like that, but I think you can get them a bit cheaper online. But mine obviously has S's on it for Susie. But yeah, I just really like this. I think it's really cute. And the second makeup bag is one that you can't get over in the UK as far as I'm aware. You might be able to get it on eBay, but I searched everywhere and couldn't find it at all. But it is the Sephora, what is it called? What are you called? Is the Sephora Weekender. They do lots of different types of makeup bags, like they do like the overnighter and things like that, but this is the Weekender. It's quite big, and the reason that I really like this is because when you open it, it kind of works as a file of facts. Now mine looks a complete mess at the moment because I've got lots of brushes in the wash and lots of things have been taken out, but basically it kind of works as a file of facts, so I really liked it for that, because I really liked the Paul and Joe one that they do. You can pick it up in Selfridges and online in Selfridges, and it acts very much as a like a file of facts but for your makeup, and I really loved that aspect to it. But I really don't like the casing. It looks very cheap when you kind of have a look at it in real life, and that was what I really didn't like, and I was going to buy it but I wasn't sure, and I really wanted something that came in black. So when I saw that on the website, I emailed my dad because he was in New York. I was like, please can I have this? It's really handy for kind of staying away from home, which I kind of didn't think about too much, but I'm not really going to be doing too much staying away from home once we move, because I won't be flicking between two houses anymore. But I think I'll still need it for things like work, when we do days where we are filming in the office or anything like that. If we're filming in the office and people forget that we are filming, they need makeup, so it will just come in really handy for things like that. And I think I'm going to use it on Tuesday for that. So yeah, I really like that. Over the next couple of weeks I will do a review on both of these makeup bags on my blog. Haven't had a chance to yet because I've been so super busy, but I will do a review of those on my blog so you can kind of see them when they're all neat and tidy and pretty, and then I can go into a full kind of review of how much they hold and things like that. And the last beauty accessory is a makeup brush holder. I used to use just really fancy kind of jam jars to hold my makeup brushes in, but I kind of wanted something a bit different recently, and I found this kind of, it's a bit like a Mercury effect jar, but it doesn't have so much of a distressed effect to it, but it's just a really beautiful kind of studded goldy silvery Mercury effect jar, and I really like this. I think if I change the way I store my makeup brushes when we move, I can use this for kind of flowers and things like that. But now I'm really liking using it for my makeup brushes, because the Real Techniques brushes are quite wide, so all of the ones that I use on a daily basis do actually fit in here, whereas before I was having to kind of split them between two different jars, so that's just really good. I still keep another jar for my smaller makeup brushes just because I've got a lot of them, and I've got a few nail art ones as well, so yeah, I just keep a smaller one for those. But I love this. I think this is so cute. This was around, I think it was £6.50, and I got this from the same little independent Brighton store that I got my makeup bag. If I can remember the name of the store, then I will link it below, and I'll see if they do anything online, but they are located on Kensington Gardens, and they always have kind of like dried flowers outside or fake flowers, and then they have like really cute things in there. So if you wander around Brighton a lot, you'll know the shop I mean. But yeah, this is just so cute, and I love it, and I can't wait to move into the new house and like have these all on my bookcase that I've bought from IKEA. I'm so excited. So now on to makeup, and I've actually got all the makeup that I've been buying in this little bag, so there's not too much makeup this month. Is 2 mascaras, and the first one I bought was Maybelline the Four Cs, and I just heard so many people talking about this and saying that they really liked it, so I thought that I would give it a go, and I quite like it. I don't love it as much as I love the Max Factor Full Slash Effect. I think that will always be my favourite non-waterproof mascara. Even the waterproof version is still pretty good. This is quite nice though, it's good. It's a little bit cheaper, so you know, it works if your budget is slightly different, and it's quite similar, but I find it tends to go a bit clumpier, and there isn't so much of the length as there is with the Max Factor one. So yeah, I've really been liking that so far. There will be a review on the blog in the next few weeks if I haven't reviewed it already. I think I've spoken about it a little bit so far, but no full review as yet. And the next mascara is the L'Oreal Full Slash Telescopic Waterproof Mascara, which the L'Oreal Telescopic Waterproof has been discontinued. I don't know where mine is. I think I dropped it down the back of my dresser earlier, so I can't show you the difference, but the other one was in a kind of nice sky blue tube. But this one is actually, I think I love it even more than I like the L'Oreal Full Slash Waterproof. I think I might have to get the non-waterproof version of this as well and see how I go with that. But yeah, I really like this. It's far less, it's much less thick and less clumpy than the L'Oreal Telescopic. So I find that my lashes look a lot more natural, but just much nicer. I'm wearing it today, and I just find that it makes your lashes look so pretty if you're not wearing too much makeup everywhere else. I think it's just beautiful. And the waterproof claims are like perfect, because when we went swimming in Centre Parks, I gave this a good test and had the boyfriend, like after he dunked me under the water, check my makeup every time to see how it was holding up, because I'm going to do a kind of long-lasting makeup post as well. So we were having good old fun testing that out. He really enjoyed soaking me and going on all the rides, so yeah, that was great. But yeah, very waterproof, very lengthening, not too much of the volume, but it just makes sure that your lashes look, it looks like there's more of them, but not like overly thick like you're wearing false lashes. It's very kind of natural in that respect, but it's just a beautiful mascara. There's very little clumping. I love it, and I actually would recommend this more than the Telescopic if you are kind of looking just for more length than anything else. This product is just a repurchase, and it is the Nux, I don't know how you say it, is it Nux or Nux? Because I hear people say pretty much everything, but it's the Rêve de Miel lip balm, which is my all-time favourite lip balm. A lot of you ask kind of about my skin and the eczema that I get on my face, and that's basically an allergic reaction from if I wear very pigmented lipsticks. I'm fine with nude lipsticks, which is why the majority of the time you see me wearing not very much colour on my lips. For times when I do wear pigmented lipsticks, my skin really flares up, and this really helps it. And I also just kind of use it like once or twice a day, every day anyway, just to keep all the dry skin that I get at bay, because of the lip eczema I do get very dry lips, and this does really help to just keep it under control. So this is my favourite lip balm ever, because I've never really found anything else that helps in that kind of way. I've had a lot of recommendations for things that help dry lips and things like that, and nothing has helped as much as this, so I couldn't recommend this enough if you have really dry lips. Next product is another one from the US, and it is the Josie Maran Coconut Watercolour Cheek Jelly. We were having a discussion in my office on how you say jelly, and I was like, jelly? I don't know. But it is just a really beautiful cream cheek product. I've used it a couple of times so far, and I find that it actually works best when applied with a brush. I find that if you apply with your fingers, you kind of pat it all once and it looks really pigmented, but as soon as you start brushing, it kind of rubs away from where you originally put it. It's very, very strange in terms of finger application, but I find the Real Techniques stippling brush does a really nice job of this, so I recommend using a brush if you're going to pick this up. I don't think it's available in the UK as of yet, but if you're going across the pond, then I definitely recommend picking one of these up because it's just a really, really beautiful product. And the last product is a new one, and it's quite possibly my favourite purchase so far this month. It was a very, very naughty purchase. It wasn't cheap at all, but I popped into London the other day. No, I went up to London to see Luce from Bonjour Luce and Lauren from Oh Little Red. I'll link their blogs up below. I love them, like I love them to bits. We went out for pizza and then we went to the Selfridges Beauty Hall, and that was a really stupid move for me because someone that's trying to save money should not go in there. But we went to the Georgio Armarni counter, and I've basically been looking for a new foundation to replace my Gemma Kib foundation because I've been kind of trying to use it up recently because it's coming to its 1 year mark, and I don't like to use products after they've been around for a year because that's when they start to kind of go off. That's just for liquid products, but I thought I'd buy a new foundation and I couldn't really decide on one. I was looking at the Bobbi Brown long lasting foundation, something like that, but I kind of was a bit on the fence because I've used it once before and I didn't love it as much as I love the Gemma Kib foundation, so on passing this counter I just thought that I'd give it a try, and I love it. It is lovely. I find that it actually does tend to look a bit too cakey and cling to my pores a bit too much if I use my fingers, so I've just been using my Real Techniques buffing brush to apply this, but it is just gorgeous. It's £35, which I expected it to be more, which was kind of why I bought it. I was like, oh, it's actually a lot cheaper than I thought. But yeah, I just really, really love it. I will have a review coming up very, very soon because I love this so much. So that is it for the beauty haul. I might come back with another one at the end of August if I'm really, really naughty, but I don't really know what's going to happen yet in terms of how skint I'm going to be at the end of the month, so we'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any comments or anything or any questions, and I'll do my best to respond, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!